This is going to be a note on strategy. One strength of intactivists is our number. Although many of us are hidden or isolated, there are likely millions of men around the world who have strong feelings about their God-given rights to their entire bodies. I speak of the men who still have their foreskins and the men whose foreskins were removed. Another strength is our passion. We, in contrast to our opposition, care deeply about this issue. That's why we have heroes like Marilyn Milos and Brother K working on this year in, year out, year after year, decade after decade, for their entire adult lives. So my goal for this project is to provoke our dispersed intactivists and awakened victims of this cruel act, as well as our loved ones and family members affected. I propose that this Mother's Day, and again this Father's Day, as people reflect on and celebrate their successes in raising, caring for, and protecting their young children, we remind our parents, or any parents who may be listening, or parents-to-be, that although we may be big and strong now, we weren't always. And some of us were taken advantage of in our most vulnerable infant state. We can all show our anger. We can all growl, scream, swear, and howl in pain. I think that another tactic should be tried as well, and I'm grateful to any willing to join me. I want to bear our vulnerability to our parents. I think this could be a powerful way to win over huge numbers of soon-to-be regret parents, as we call them. We need all the allies that we can gather. I'll close with a parable and a brief reflection. One cool March day, the sun and the wind saw a man walking along the road. The wind said to the sun, "I propose a test of strength. Let's see who can take the man's coat off." The sun accepted the challenge, and so the wind began to blow. It blew and it blew and it blew again, harder and harder. And the man grew colder and held his coat more tightly, and finally crouched by a wall, clutching his coat to shelter from the bitter, cold wind. The wind, after a few moments, gave up and allowed the sun to proceed. And the sun shined. It shined bright, strong, and golden yellow down on the man. And slowly the man warmed, thanking the gods in the sky. And as he warmed, he removed his coat, and he continued on his journey. One last thing to puzzle over, food for thought. I saw Brandon Murata, the creator of American Circumcision, on Friday. He was on tour showing his movie. Great movie. I highly recommend watching it if it's anywhere near you. He suggested that our battle is not circumcision support versus circumcision opposition. Because really, our opposition, they don't support circumcision with any sort of passion. The battle is between those willing to feel and those who would rather shut down any feelings on the matter. This project is a way to give victims of this practice permission to feel how they will about circumcision, should they give themselves the space and time to consider it. By leading by example and first showing our own vulnerability. I look forward to other people's stories. Take care.